Hi everybody, welcome to Fast Home Brew. The best beer I ever made was a tiny batch of a thing I called Galactipa that lasted maybe 10 minutes, so now it's time to go full scale. So here we are getting all the water ready. I've started this off way too excited. Anyway, yeah, but I'm using more grains than usual, so I'm just going to take 2 litres out and we're going to get this up to strike temperature. And that's my thermometer that I've been complaining about. Well, guess what? I've replaced it with this, which is apparently a professional grade chef's thermometer, and this wireless barbecue thermometer that's hopefully pretty good. So I can use those in combination. So I'm setting up the wireless one here. It's going in there and sitting quite nicely. There we go. And it's got this little doodad that I can carry around with me. It's got alarms and everything. And as long as you set it to the right kind of meat, it's alright. They kind of agree. They're about a degree or 2 degrees out, but yeah. Anyway, my grains have been sent to me in a sack, which is unusual and difficult. So thank you for that, local homebrew store. I still love you, but sacks are difficult. Anyway, what have we got? We've got about 3.5% caramalt, 3.5% dark crystal, and the rest of it, which is 93%, is Maris Otter, except it's not. It's a Maris Otter equivalent because the store was out of Maris Otter, and so it's Coupe's schooner malt, which is apparently Australian Maris Otter. But anyway, there we go. So we're gonna. I don't know if I'm making sense today, but anyway, we're wrapping it up. This is going to mash for an hour, so there goes the blanket. Hopefully that keeps its temperature. I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll put in 1 hour into the meat thermometer, which takes a while because it only goes up in 1 minute increments. 1 hour. Alright, what do we do? Here we go. Oh, yeah, here I am drinking one of my slot machines. Red Rye IPA. Who knew that I needed Red Rye IPA in my life until I made this one? But anyway, here we go. We are done with the mash, and yep, temperature is good. I think I mashed it around 65, and man, that was a bloody heavy bag. Did I mention that I've got 2 extra kilos of grains in there because I'm aiming for a high gravity? That's why I took the water out. So I'm putting that water back in, turning the heat on, and there we go. So squeezing out the grains now, and there's a lot to squeeze. There they all go. And I'm going to account for a bit of extra absorption, so I put about an extra litre in there. Maybe that's not quite enough, who knows. Anyway, getting the hops ready, Magnum and Galaxy. That's why it's called Galactipa. So this is, I went nuts over Galaxy at one stage. I think I tried a beer that had Galaxy in it, and I was like, what manner of hops is this? Anyway, the Magnum is bittering it to about 60 something. That first Galaxy is about 1 gram a litre, and this is about 2 grams a litre of Galaxy. And so that's a 5 and a -5 minute addition. Got to remember I adjust for no chill, so they're about a 15 and a 5 minute. If you anyway, we're boiling. Who cares? In goes the Magnum. That goes in there for 1 hour, and that's gonna. John's having a swing. He's a good little boy. Look at that smile. What a happy kid. Anyway, 15 minutes to go. In goes the wellflock and the yeast nutrient. And now we've got 5 minutes to go. So in goes 1 grams per litre of Galaxy hops. And oh, gee, that smells nice. And now we've got 0 minutes to go. So the heat comes off. And I'll set another timer for 5 minutes so I know when to put in the second addition of 2 grams a litre of Galaxy, and we're going to whirlpool at this time as well, so that's 5 minutes after the what's it goes kapow, and there we go, nice tight little whirlpool, and yeah, more swinging for Jonah. He's a happy kid, he's a good boy. Okay, now we're taking a little sample, except this sample is a lie, so I'll chuck that one in the garden, because it contains just basically clear water at the start. There's my real sample. That's a pretty dark coloured IPA, but that's kind of what I was going for anyway. And now I guess I'll connect up the hose. So there we go. And turn you on. And we watch the water fill at super speed. Up it goes. There she goes. Da, 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 and draining the last bit into the thing. Now, I've been rambling a bit, but I mentioned something about extra absorption. And there's a lot of room left in there. So I'm going to top it up with a little bit of boiling water. It was a bit of guesswork on this one about how much I would need and everything, but anyway, that's full to the brim now. Squeeze out the air, and there we go. That's all good. So that is hopefully 27 litres of Galactipa. There's all the extra stuff. I'm fermenting this with US 05 yeast. This There's a lot of hops left to dry hop. I'll probably dry hop it at 10 grams per litre, but we are all done. That's the dog. Look at Max go. He's he's not leaving me alone. Let's go for a dance. Dance with the dog, and I'm under attack. Send help. Send help.